Hey everybody, haven't done a video this style in a while. This is kind of going to be a talking video, no action. But I want to explain some of the thought processes behind trying to trade equipment and not to trade and buy straight out and whatever, as far as what goes through my mind when I'm shopping around. I got a bad case of tractor fever here back a month or so ago, and I'll kind of share with you how it all got started. And I posted a post on my community tab on YouTube about a case 75A cab tractor with a loader. So I'll back up a little bit further and then we'll move into that that machine. I always look online on equipment and different things and stuff, just kind of seeing what's out there and trying to keep up with prices and that type of thing. Well, I came across a John Deere 5075E cab tractor with a loader, 4-wheel drive. It was at West Hills Tractor in Jonesboro, and the tractor's priced at $42,000. It was a 2019 maybe, something like that, 19 or 20. I had just a little over 100 hours on it, and the tractor looked like it was in excellent shape, probably being kept inside. I'm just going by pictures, I didn't see it in person. But I thought for $42,000, that's a real deal. So I kind of decided, I'd done a little figuring and things, and I thought, you know, I might trade that M6060 in and buy that tractor. I said, that, you know, that's going to give me a lower hour tractor, cab, and all that. So I kind of studied on some numbers and things before I called them about it, and it like posted that day, the day I saw it, and I knew it wouldn't last long. So I called after I'd kind of prepared myself a little bit, and somebody had already committed to buying the tractor. So the salesman, he said, let me, I can price you one of these case tractors, 75A, loader tractor, 4-wheel drive, cab, and stuff, if you'd be interested. And I kind of thought, nah, not really. But more thought about it, I messaged him back and I said, yeah, if you don't care, go ahead and price one of them. I'm just kind of curious what it would run, you know. We come out at $49,700 for a cab tractor, loader, come with a buddy seat and a radio. And I thought, man, that's a good price on a brand new machine with everything that it's got. But I scared a little bit, so I posted that on Facebook or on YouTube and asked, you know, has anybody got one and this and that. Well, I didn't get anybody that said I love it necessarily. You know, some like them, and the case tractors and the bigger ones I'd say is good, but that model is the same as a Power Star 75 New Holland, I think, as far as the running gears and things. And I've heard so much problems when the tractors are low hour machines. Eventually I think maybe get them kind of ironed out, but I didn't want to take a chance on going through a mess like that. And you know, trading a good, even though my tractor had a lot of hours, trading it in that had give minimal issues and possibly get something that was going to cause trouble. I've heard horror stories about warranties and different things, and watched videos on them and all that. So I didn't know what to do on there. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and price some a John Deere 5075E, and I'm gonna price a 7060 Kubota cab tractor. So checked on those. They was running in the low 60,000 range, and I'm like, man, that's a big difference in price. You know, it made that case pretty enticing, price wise. But you know, I knew if I went with the John Deere Kubota, I knew what I'm getting. So I thought about it several days, done some studying on it, checked finance rates and different things, depending on which route I went. So I'm going to show you what I ended up with. And there's what I ended up with. Kubota M6060. I just decided, you know, that's a good tractor. It's give hardly any issues other than changing them front bearings. Part of that's self-inflicted, which is doing fine now. No leaks or nothing, no problems. They wanted to give me $22,000 for that tractor. Everywhere I checked, that was what they was offering trade-in. I couldn't see that. I get they're going to have to mark it up and all that and stuff, but I personally am not going to let the tractor go for $22,000. It's just too good of a tractor. You know, I know what it is and everything like that. So, you know, the more I thought about it, to trade a good tractor in, and the only thing I'm really gaining is a cab. I'm not going to be able to do any more work with something that's a 5075 John Deere or a 7060 Kubota. There's really no advantage there other than having the comfort of a cab. So, what I've got in mind, and my mind might change, I might find a good deal down the road or something, but I could buy another one of these. I could buy a 7060 Kubota open station tractor, go ahead and get the loader mounts and joystick put on it, but not buy a loader for it. Use this loader on either tractor. I could bail with them, do anything I need to do. That the newer tractor would lighten the load of this one, make it last longer. I could buy a John Deere. You know, another, even a 50s, what are they now, 5060E John Deere or something would do what I needed to do. I could buy another two-wheel drive tractor that's in the 65 to 70 horsepower range, and something that would handle my baler, and it would do what I'm needing. I'm just kind of, you know, this tractor, it's getting to the point, I don't know, the emissions scare me, I guess, a little bit, as far as its age. It may not give problems for a long time. People, I don't know what they're getting on hours on these things. If it wasn't for the emissions and the computer on it, I wouldn't be concerned with trying to trade it necessarily. I am wanting a cab tractor, but that's not a priority. You ever just get in them moods where you feel like you need something and then you realize you really don't? That's kind of what happened. I know I'm rambling a lot right here, but if I could find a good Massey Ferguson used tractor, a 270 or a 265, a 275, or you know, anything in that size range, even if it's a little newer model, that would bail. That way, if something happened to this tractor, I could still handle that Massey Ferguson round baler easy and use this John Deere to rake with. We could bail with this tractor, this John Deere, or I can bail with my farm track, but I'd kind of like to use this tractor to load hay with do loader work, dirt work, logging, and that type of thing, and have another one that's more primarily for the hay production, and as far as the baling and mowing and that type of thing. But I'm no rush. I've decided, you know, too, you can get a lot better deal on things as far as, even though they say 0% financing on tractors, generally you can get a better price on the tractor if you pay cash for them. So I'm gonna start saving up. I'm gonna have to buy some tires. These back tires are getting wore down on this tractor. There's not much left there, but some imagination on this one. The other one's a little bit better. I don't know why they wore differently. But start saving up some money to where that I can pretty much buy one when I come to that point. Hopefully this tractor will hold out a few more years to make that happen. Man, I ain't making a killing on YouTube like some people are. And part of that's my own fault. Because I've been neglecting doing videos. It's just, it kind of got to the point that YouTube was taking over other things that I needed to be doing, and those other things are more important, like family. So I slacked off. But just wanted to give you a little idea kind of what I've been going through and thinking. If you have any experiences with that Case tractor, 75A, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I'm kind of curious about them, and I still don't know that I go that way. My focus, it would be a Kubota or a John Deere if I buy something else again, and it very well might be another open station tractor in a few years. I don't know. A lot of that depends on the hay, how things go. I mean, you know, my plans are to continue doing it, but you know, that might change. I don't know. We'll just have to take things as they come. In the next little bit, I'm wanting to do a little comparison between a Kubota and John Deere open station tractor. I think you might be interested in that in case you are thinking about purchasing either of those two. And leave your thoughts in the comments and on what we've discussed here this evening. I don't know if you're getting my point or what I'm talking about or not. You may have already changed to something else to watch. Don't blame me if you have. But I just kind of, I do a lot of thinking. I don't just blindly go into something. I do a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of studying, because I don't want to do something stupid. And this Kubota M6060 has been mint, like no complaints whatsoever. So it's kind of hard to think about letting it go for something you're a little unsure of. And you could get another Kubota and it not be what this one's been. That's the whole deal. You just don't know. But hope y'all have a good one, and appreciate you watching. We'll talk to you later.